If the passion's gone, we're doing it wrong. If the passion's gone, we're doing it wrong. Has a reason, baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we're doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole world at our feet. There's nothing in between. So baby, we should start living now. 'Cause we only have this life. Wanna laugh and wanna cry. I don't wanna waste my time. So baby, we should start. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should start living now. Baby, we should feel it. Something is behind the clouds. We just have to believe it. We can.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? What time is this? What do you call this? Where are you guys been? I've been here the whole time. All of you guys have been late. All of you're all been late. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Jeez, can't get good audiences these days, can ya? Cannot get a good audience these days. Everybody's just running late. I tell you what, let me get some more light in here. Anyways, welcome to the stream, everybody. Yes, I'm, 20 minutes late, but, what is time? That is the question. What is time? It's only a moment, isn't it? Only a moment. Anyways, welcome to the stream. I found Waldo. He's a legend. Yeah, I just need the little red cap, don't I? Anyways, just before we get started, I just wanted to quickly say, if you are flying with us tonight, I'll just these are the flights that we're doing. I put the wrong friggin' airport in, so it's a cargo airport. So jump over to EDDF, but if you don't want to get your aircraft ready, that's all right. Just meet us in Heathrow. Normally we do GA flights tonight, but I had some members of the community contact and say, hey, we know, I've been doing a lot of airliners, but I haven't been doing them on Sunday night. So people want me to mix things up a little bit. So I will say I do some airliners tonight. So, yes. One thing I will say is just to put it out there, and I know all of you guys are going to be very, very good about this, because this place is about enjoying, having fun, and about aviation, flight simming, and not taking life too seriously, and a place to escape. But I know there's a lot of political views going on at the moment. Please don't bring them into the streams. We will keep them out of the streams, and we just enjoy everybody's company for being everybody in the one place, the globe, which the world is flat, but we call it a globe, So anyways, that's all I got to say about that. But if anybody brings any political stuff up, you'll be warned. And then after that, you'll be timed out until you can cool down, and then you can come back. So, but anyways, let's jump into... So yeah, no, just watch no racist jokes, no political jokes, please. It will be much appreciated. We're just here to enjoy each and other's company, and we only have one world, and we all need to look after it, love each other, and be good to each other. So, anyways, Michael from Canberra, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. It's been here from the start. Kanga, what's going on? Hello. What is the arrival airport? No, I've stuffed up everything. I stuffed up the departure airport and the arrival airport for the first flight, so I do apologize for that. I have fixed it though, so can get all the information's in there. Mr. Delta Game, welcome to the stream. Mr. Evil, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Are you ready for another year? Another year of me running late on streams. Captain Rugby, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Mazda, g'day. Hope you're doing well. Who else is here? Richo, what's going on? The man, the myth. Some may say he's got many Chrome browsers open, watching many people's streams. Beto, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good evening. I was speaking to Beto and Evil in the chat before. Oh, that reminds me about members. I'm going to talk about that in a second. Hey, he's dropped in a super chat. That is very, very, very kind for you. I'll bring that up in a second, Evil. Thank you so much for doing that. Bubba from Braun, welcome to the stream. Mr. Benny Big Bucks. Hey, Benny, did you end up getting 2024 up and running over Christmas, or were you just too busy to do it? So I'd love to see how you're going with it. Mr. Zach Joseph, welcome to the stream. Hados is back. There we go. That even
Santa the Hourglass. These are the day of Ost Flight Simmer streams.
Oh my god. It's like this. Are we ready? It's like this. Ridge, you said you weren't going to do it. I told you, Ridge. You can't be in the same room with that lady, Ridge. Oh, but yes, I can. She means everything to me. There we go. I could just do my own days and lives, couldn't I? It's all about the stare. If anybody clips that, you're dead. Anyways, Evil, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate all the extra help you do, so thank you very much for that. Mr. Angry Zebra, welcome to the stream. Mr. Willie, glad you could make us, my friend. Hopefully you haven't been working too hard. Good morning, good day, good evening. Just woke up. I'm making coffee. It's 4:30 a.m. Hope you're not working too hard, my friend. Dave Cleary, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Century Cap, I did see, is flying with us. Mr. Steve 62PC, welcome to the stream. Johnny Shu, all the way from Denmark in Copenhagen, welcome to the stream. G'day. Shio17, you're late, probably still watching a flight streamer from Canada. What's going on? Yeah, I was watching a little bit of my good old friend, Mr. Flight Sim Streamer, but I had to go and do a bunch of other things, so... Alan, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Oz Flight Simmer tuning in near from YRED. Is that Redcliffe? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I've flown into that airport a bunch of times in the real world, as you do. But welcome. Hey, it's Mathis. Welcome to the stream. G'day. What's going on? We are doing... I did plan to do the PMDG 737 for the return flight, but you guys let me know what you want to do, because we have been flying the bejeebers out of the Boeing. I might have Boeinged all of yous out from PMDG, but anyways. Mr. AK Fast, welcome to the stream. P.S. I love your company. Thank you, Hados. Appreciate it. Mr. Evil, thank you very much for the super chat. All of it goes back in to the stream. And I wanted to mention too, now, it doesn't matter if you are a YouTube member, whether you're first class or you're business class. Remember, the first class and the business class is eventually going to merge together. I just haven't done it yet because I've had too much going on. And anyways, we will get there. And it doesn't matter if you're a Twitch subscriber. So a Twitch subscriber is the same as a membership. We are now doing bi-monthly or fortnightly, whatever. No, bi-weekly, or fortnightly giveaways. So the first one is in. So the only condition is you have to be one of those when we draw them. So but you can click on prize. The link will pop up and it will go to the Discord link, and then you can follow that through. It will have all the information in there about how you guys can enter and stuff like that. So, but yeah, you basically, I'm doing fortnightly giveaways to the people that are actually, are members and subscribers to the channel on Twitch and stuff like that. So this fortnight we've got a $25 euro, not dollars, euros, because I think they talk euros, but 25 euros when it comes to contrails. So and yeah, these aren't sponsored or anything like that. It's just something that I want to do to say, hey, we need to make sure that we do some more giveaways, because it was pretty lean in 2025 for giveaways. So make sure you go and check it out if you are a member and stuff like that. That's just a little way for me to say thank you. So the first one runs to the 9th of January, and then we'll do another one. So do you do Asian flights? Shio, I do. We just, I'd love to do more. There's just not much scenery around in Asian places and stuff like that. But yeah, I like to, because I'm Australia and it's in the same time zone. So how far are we off 100K? We're actually getting close, because I popped in a video because I didn't do any videos over Christmas, even though I said I was going to. I actually didn't end up taking a break, but I think we only need like 36 or something like that. So we got back down to, we needed 80 like 2 days ago, and then what do we need? 38. We need 38. So we've already lost 2 since we started the stream. That's the way it goes. So, but yes. But anyways, we I think we'll probably hit 100,000 subscribers before the end of next week, I would imagine. So we've got heaps of content coming out. So yeah, it should be interesting. And then we can do some fun stuff. So today we're going to do, obviously, the ATC is going to be powered by SayIntentions, because I love it. And I've got some videos coming out about SayIntentions. And if you're interested to learn how to do ATC, doesn't matter if it's on VATSIM, what's the other one? Iveo. SayIntentions, Beyond ATC. I'm actually doing a video about the principles, and it's multiple stuff, walking you through doing your radio calls to be able to, it's something that the community has been asking for, so we are doing it. Haven't I got the right airport in still? What's the AKO code from friggin' Frankfurt? Have I stuffed that up again? The Simbrace cracking the poos. EDDF. Which way did I put it in there? Oh, that's because I'm a silly bugger. I've done it again. I stuffed it up for the 3rd time. Yeah. I just stuffed it up for the 3rd time. Let me fix this up here. I did EDFF. It's my dyslexia coming out of me. There we go. I'll just do that. I think I could get something really basic right, but no. There we go. All right, exclamation mark flight plan. Who's in charge? I don't know. Not me. Not me at all. All right, exclamation mark flight plans are in there. That's what we're doing. Just burn your own through a sim brief, and it'll probably be very familiar with what we're doing. You had yeah. I've stuffed it up like 5 times. I stuffed it up. I literally stuffed it up like 5 times. Anyways, it is what it is. It is what it is. You'll learn to read between the lines, Lufthansa, obviously it's going to be Frankfurt. But yeah. So let me do some stuff for the flight plan here in the background. All right, let's pop that in there. So there we go. Oh, hang on. It's still not burning. After all that, I didn't even fix it. Did not fix it. There we go. Oh my God.
Everyone call your friends, let's make 100K happen tonight. Let's make this happen. Let's go.
Hey Dos, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, please, if you've got like second accounts and stuff like that, don't subscribe. I don't want the subscribers built from fake subscribers or people that aren't involved in flight sim. So I want it to be just, you know, I don't want it to be inflated by people that don't care about flight sim. So personally, we've been in this spot for a long time, but it doesn't bother me when we hit 100,000 subscribers. I couldn't care if it's 2 years from now. So, Mr. Aaron, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing all right, my friend. Welcome. Yeah, I stuffed it up again. Hey, man, how you doing? I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well. So, but good morning to everybody, good evening and good afternoon. All right, let's jump into this page. Bear with me. I've just actually got to build this scene because I had this scene switched off while I was filming some stuff and I forgot to turn things back on. So just bear with me. There's my face. Not that you want to see that. Am I missing anything else? Don't think I am. But Hados, thank you very much for the 10 buckaroos. And also thank you very much to Evil as well. This is for you guys, gentlemen. Oh, that's not going to work. Why is that not working now? Hang on. There we go. That'll work. There we go. What do you mean by hair? I don't have any, but I need a haircut. I do need a haircut. Am I dressing up as Mary? No, those days of me dressing up as Mary, all those days they're behind me now. We don't do that stuff anymore. We don't do that stuff anymore. They were when I was younger and stupid. Well, I'm old and stupid now. That's the only difference that I am. So, but yeah, if you're at a different airport, we have changed. Oh, is that a CRJ over there? Nice. That's something we haven't flown for a while. But we're at Frankfurt, EDDF. So, you asked what am I missing? Did I? Well, I'm missing hair as well. So, all right. Let's bring some sims. I got to remember how to fly an Airbus. We've literally just been flying the 737 for like, I don't know, since our friends at PMDG gave us the early access. I've been flying the bejeebers out of it, and I'm still not sick of it. I could keep flying it forever. I've really enjoyed it. So, not that I say I don't like other planes or anything like that, but I do love the Phoenix as well. So, cool. All right, let's get into it. I actually am running something else too that we haven't seen on stream before. Is I'm actually using the SoFly Aerotone. I had it for a while, but unfortunately I had to uninstall it due to an embargo and streaming. I couldn't have it up here, so I've installed it back in. So guys, feel free if you want to take a look at it, and if you want basically Aerotone is you got extra sounds it will put in to it will inject in. They've been done by Echo 19, collaborated with SoFly, and then they brought it out. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good, and I believe they're going to put some more sounds on it. So yeah, we'll put ambient sounds of people sneezing and all that sort of stuff into the sim. So yeah, it's pretty good. Mr. IF Flight said, I have a quick question. I recently bought Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It's amazing, but there is just one thing that lacks is the textures. For example, when I'm departing a slow climb, I start not to load because a big block of green ugly textures. Is there any way to fix it? Yeah. It depends on your computer settings, Mr. IVF, and how much processing power that you've got to put on your train and detail mesh, basically. So it's something that I can't really answer for you, just due to there's just so many different variables when it comes to the settings. You just need to spend some time dialing them in and watching some YouTube videos of actually how to do it. There's a lot out there. I would recommend going and checking out Two Tone Murphy, his latest video. He did a good one recently that explains some bits and pieces. So go and check out. Do I have a thing called Murph? I think I do. But go and check him out there. Hey, James, hope you're doing well. Mr. FSX, welcome to the stream. But go and check out Two Tone Murphy. He did a great stream on settings, which is recently. So it's got all the current stuff. So I highly recommend looking at that. But yeah, it's just basically a setting thing. So I'm lucky I've upgraded to a new GPU, so which means I can have a higher level of detail now, which has been great. So make sure your video card drivers are up to date, but sometimes blocky textures can be caused by bad GPUs and very slow GPUs. Yeah, I wouldn't even have the latest GPU drivers, because sometimes the latest ain't the greatest. So anyways, we need to get started and do some flying. So I'm going to fly over to Heathrow. This is the first time I've actually flown to Phoenix with this new hardware setup that I've got, so we'll see how we go. I think I said this week, but it will be next week, because I've got a bunch of videos to work on. Next week, we'll actually start our Twitch multi-streams, and then I'll be bringing some of the camera work and stuff back in so you can see extra views as well. So, Mr. William Kelly, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. G'day, 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 g'day. I'll have a bit more time on my hands now. Holidays are finished. Mrs. Oz is back at work. Junior's obviously still on school holidays, but it's been sort of spending some time with the family as much as we can. So, all right. That being said, I thought Sundays were GA Sundays. Not today. I had some people say, "Hey, you've been not flying any airliners on a Sunday." So I'll just mix things up a little bit. So we'll see how we go. So, but yeah, we'll do some GA on Wednesday night. We'll do some GA on Wednesday night. So. Anyways, let's get started. Let's turn some sounds up here and spend another 150 minutes getting this aircraft ready, because that's how long it takes. So yeah, just mixing some things up a little bit. So I knew I was doing a lot of airliner flights, but we had some members contacting and say, "Hey, you're doing airliner flights, but not on Wednesday, and people want to do some airliner flights and fly with SayIntentions, but there's no one here." We've got Delta Tango, so and Greg over there. So, but anyways, we're going to do some airliners, and we'll do for some GA during the week. So, yeah, I've been flying the Rands actually quite a lot in my own time. It's been a lot of fun actually. All right, let's get some battery operations here. There we go. Have I got sounds? What's going on here? There we go. It's been so long since I've flown this thing. There we go. All right. Got to figure out what we're doing. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. Let's go. Nav lights here. Emergency lights. No smoking sign. Get that up and running. Logo lights, we might as well just smash on. All the wing stuff's coming aboard, and we're coming along. Where are we? We're in Frankfurt. We're in Frankfurt, is where we are. Has been detected with the side stick that is normal. Have I actually got my views set up on this? Because I had to do a Phoenix update. Phoenix did an update on the 18th of December, and I missed it. So... but yeah, that's where we are. We're in Frankfurt. You can put an exclamation mark flight plan or pop up. Hey, Mr. Brett Plays, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. G'day, g'day. How do you preload it in? I really like to do it. How do you mean by preload it in? Is he talking to me? Is he speaking to someone else? Let's import this from SimBrief. And let's put the SayIntentions banner up. And... just going to hit new flight there for a second. And that should do its thing. Hang on. What? Cabin crew. I'm actually running the new SayIntentions 3.3 version, which I don't know it's available to everybody, but because I paid for the partner package, I get access to stuff a little bit earlier. But they've moved their settings into their portal. Which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I believe they're going to change some things back. Alright, we're going to leave Astrid there. I'm going to save that there. chilling on this Sunday night. You've been very, very, very busy. You and the Mrs. Streamin', which is great to see. Put that as new flight again. There we go. I'm slowly building my career too. I'm at a veteran pilot there, so I'm getting my hours up, which is super cool. Yeah, we did some fun games. Yeah, I've sort of been watching it a little bit, Brett. But being sort of Christmas, there's been heaps of people sort of streaming and stuff like that. So I've been watching a bit of everybody, to be honest. Yeah. I was late to the stream. What's the latest on the GPU? Swap with the 5090's been in for since Monday? Since Tuesday it's been in. So, and it is amazing. I still not running ultra settings on 4K because Flight Sim still can't do it. Actually, that reminds me, I want to switch this to but having the extra VRAM has been amazing. Oh god, what's going on here? It's been absolutely amazing. So, thought you were getting an AMD GPU. I did. Yeah, I've already sold it too. It's gone to a new home. It's gone to a nice dude that is using it to play Formula 1. So, super cool. So, yeah, I got the AMD, but the PSU that I had just didn't have the right cabling for what I needed. So, I sold it. But yeah, it's gone to a good home. The dude got an awesome deal out of it because it hadn't even been switched on. So yeah, so congratulations to him. But yeah, it's already gone. Alrighty, let's get some ground information here as well. And I gotta remember what we're doing here. That's called weight and mass balance. Load the aircraft. Let's go from instant and send to the McDo. Alright, let's go down here and do some stuff. Why is my primary GPS lost? I'm getting a GPS fault here too. I might need to ask my my Airbus friends of why that's doing that, because I don't know. Hopefully it's because we haven't aligned it yet. What's with the funky hook like a departure and approaches to these airports? I don't know. I haven't looked at anything yet whatsoever. I haven't looked at anything, so I don't even know anything just yet. I haven't looked at flight plans, exactly departures, anything. Yep. I was too busy chatting to some of the drop bears. Have you considered buying a head tracker or an eye tracker? Because especially for Microsoft, it's amazing. Or do you already have it? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I've got a Tobii and I've got a couple of VR headsets as well. But I haven't set up my Tobii since I built this new PC 2 months back. I know, super lazy, but I just haven't done it. Did the flight plan go in there? It did go in there. Cool. I'm trying to remember how to do all this. Jeez, I tell you what, when I don't fly an aircraft for like a month, I lose a little bit. So, all right, let's go and have a look. Today's flights is... So when I asked Google, I said, what is Lufthansa's 3-letter ICAO code? It said it's DHL. So yeah, I guess that's what we're using, 7766. So we're going to punch that in there, and then I'll go and find the cost index in a second. We're going to be flying up 34,000 feet to Heathrow. Going to pop that in there. And I am going to go and grab some cost index here. They have given us a cost index of 6. So we're going to pop that in there as well. There we go. DLH. What did I say? Oh fuck. I put that in wrong as well. I tell you what, you know, living my life the way that I do. It's interesting, that's for sure. So, anyways, it's DHL today. That's why I looked at it. VR is the only way to go. Yeah, VR. I can't VR and stream. Some people can do it, but I can't. So, but yeah, I was wondering that. But anyways, it is what it is. I stuffed up again. One day only special. Yes, yes. It's a one day only special for me. 365 days a year, Benny. Hey, Betty, I missed it. Did you end up doing 2024? You can't trust your letters today? No, I can't trust my letters. They're jumping all around. They do that to me every day. I have a problem that I can't do anything about, so. All right, pref information. We won't put. Hang on. And all right, cool. All right. I have bought it. I still haven't installed it, just because you just can't be bothered with the whole thing. Because there's a lot of work to get it up and running. There we go. All right, so all that information's in there. Yeah, just the whole setup. I getcha. Plus 2024's got a bit of a stigma around it about being hard to set up, which it was when everybody was doing it at the same time, but now everyone's done it. There's a lot of help out there. It's a lot easier than what it was when we first sort of set it up. So cool. Now here's something that I learnt the other day about SayIntentions is there's a little thing that you can check in the settings where if you're learning how to do ATC, you can actually just click on it and it will actually put the actual frequency into you can cheat a little bit or actually put the frequency into the radio frequency, which I'm talking about this in an upcoming video. But say if I want to go to clearance, I can do this here and put in clearance delivery. I can just click it and bam, she's in. How easy is that? Which is so cool when you're busy doing you know, all sorts of stuff like that. So which is good considering we don't have any radio sort of hardware. So so yeah, I tend to just put it in manually, but for people that are learning, it's pretty good. And there's another thing that you can do is there's another setting you can put in there where in the standby, it would actually put in your next frequency you have to go to. It would automatically put it in the standby for you. So makes it really, really easy. So, but yeah, I only learnt that it's got so many different features that I learned in it. It's really built for people getting to know ATC, so which is super cool. Oh, that's right. I've got my stuff hooked up today. I'm using my wing gear today, so we'll move those over anyway. Alrighty, let's have a bit of a chat to ATC and move that down there. Frankfurt clearance delivery. This is Lufthansa 7766 requesting IFR clearance all the way to Heathrow, please.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Beautiful. Have you had much...
DHL 7766, not clear what you said. Say again, expect runway 25 center.
We're off to a great start. Frankfurt clearance. Can we please get our IFR clearance to Heathrow? Got to ask, what materials is this? Got to ask, what material is the stand gonna have to get myself a bamboo printer? There's all sorts of stuff that you can use, but for just inside this
DHL 7766.
PLA,
Cleared to Heathrow via the Obock 3 Whiskey departure runway 25 center.
Bamboo Labs
Initial
PLA.
climb to flight level 070. Departure on 118.505, squawk 5744.
There's a lot of other different filaments you can get out of out in this world, but I find that bamboo is the better. It's the best quality that I've used. So cleared to Heathrow via the Obgok 3 Whiskey. Departure runway is going to be 25 at Charlie. Initial climb will be a flight level 070 and departure frequency 118.505. Will be squawking 5744. Lufthansa 7766. I just did another large order as they have a few colors out of stock. Got mostly black and white. So good for now. Yeah, well, they've got their sale that finishes tomorrow. So, and then I don't think they'll do a
DHL 7766
filament sale for quite a while.
Say again, expect runway 25 center.
Am I not speaking English today? Maybe I'm not. Cleared to Heathrow via the Oscar Bravo Oscar Kilo 3 Whiskey departure. Departing runway 25 at Charlie. Initial climb will be at flight level 070 and departure frequency will be 118.505 and will be squawking at 5744. Lufthansa 7766. Yeah, Maz, I put the wrong friggin' code in. I can go and actually change SayIntentions to do it.
Read back correct. Ground is on 121.805, safe flight, sir.
No, I can't change it because I actually put it in friggin' SimBrief and I've got it locked to SimBrief, so I'm stuck on that one. So over to ground on 121.805, Lufthansa 7766. With bamboo printers, are you locked into just using their filament? No, not at all, Curb. You can use other ones there, but I tell you what, I've used other stuff. It's the best one by far. You can use any filament, but it's the most consistent filament. So, and also they've got settings for all the other stuff, but yeah, with bamboo you got to buy it in bulk when the sales are on is the best way to do it. So alrighty, so we're going to go and squawk the 5744. Can't just type it in on an Airbus, so we're going to put that in there. We're going to go flight level 7000, so we're going to pop that in there for the initial climb. And what else are we doing today? 25 Charlie is the runway that we're actually going to go onto. So we're going to go down here and we're going to go to our flight plan and EDF, and we're going to go to departures, and we're going to look for 25 Charlie. Oops. Which is this guy here. So that's the one we're going to be taking off from. And then we're going to be using the Obi-Wan Kenobi, the OB3W Whiskey departure. So we're going to pop that in there. Wind uplink. Oh, you got to make me go to the winds now, aren't you, you piece of poobar. All right, let's uplink the, insert the winds. Then we'll go back to here. And then we'll do the departure again. And then we'll do 25 Charlie. And then we're going to do this again. Where was it? Where was that? There we go. This one here. Pop that in there. Insert all that in there. Hope we don't have any issues with the flight plan. It looks like we're good. We put the weight and the fuel in it before. We're just going to do some performance information, which we're going to do that in a second, and then we're going to be good to get out of here shortly. I need to get around to designing printing a shoe for a honeycomb pedal to square for the back. Then I can push them against the wall and not damage USB ports and tension knobs. Alan, just go and get a plank of wood and spray paint it. That's all I did. For all my pedals, I just basically have a plank of wood and they all go up against it. Super easy. Takes you like 2 seconds to do. And I spray painted it black and it sits against the wall and my pedals go into it. It's amazing. Really, really simple. I could probably 3D print something really, really cool, but I'd rather design other things. So, but yeah. Our 3D printers are rugged depending on which ones you get. All right, let's go over to here. Let's go to departure. Sorry, I'm a bit slow on this because I haven't actually flown the Phoenix for a little while. So usually takes me one flight to get used to it. All right, all the information's in there. We're going to go over to a ground in a second to say that we're ready to do a pushback. But I am going to go and get the APU started up and get the fuel pumps turned on. Let's turn this guy on. Good morning. I'm getting back into flight simulation. Is 2024 stable and worth? Should I stick to 2020? Mr. Nico, definitely jump over to 2024. It is definitely stable and good to go. Yep, 100%. Mate, is Australia have winter? How cold now? Because it's in Canada, it's so much cold. We do have cold winters in Australia, but compared to Canada, it's not cold. We do have snowfields in Australia, but where I get, it probably gets down to maybe 13 degrees Celsius, maybe twice a year. Where I live, it doesn't get very cold. But if you're down south, which we have a majority of our friends here from Australia down south, it gets a lot colder down in Victoria, Tasmania and New South Wales. I live in the bottom of the tropics. I wouldn't even call it me living in the tropics, but maybe just below the tropics. So APU's up and running. Let's put the APU up lead on there, and we are good to go. 14 degrees here in regional Victoria, and it's summer. It gets into the mid-40s. Yeah, you guys. Even Sydney's having weird and wonderful weather at the moment. So, all right, we're going to go over to a ground, which is 121.805. So, like I said before, it will automatically tune in the next one for me. So I didn't even need to put it in with Say Intentions, because I just put that little thing just to show you guys tonight. I like doing it all by myself, but it's already in there. I don't need to do a thing. So Frankfurt ground, this is Lufthansa 7766. We're ready to push back.
DHL 7766, Frankfurt ground, pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback approved, face west, Lufthansa 7766. All right, let's get rid of the ground service. Let's get rid of this GPU. I keep thinking, make sure that everything's over, but we're flying Airbus today. Chocks are off, GPU's off, GPU power went on. Or not? What did I do wrong? Shit, I didn't do the APU gen. I told you, I'm so rusty, man. So rusty. Oh, so rusty. So rusty. One job, man. Bubba's going to be laughing in his seat right about now. All right, I got to bring everything back up. An RTX 3050, it should do, but you just have to make sure that your settings are turned down a little bit. That's all. So there we go. Pack 1's going off. And we should be able to switch it off now. I think I was a little bit too early. Everything's still up. Cool, 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 cool. Alrighty, let's do the pushback here. Let's go to the live map. We're probably going to be departing up that way, so we're going to go to the left. All right, so we're going to do that. I'm not going to have this all the way up here, guys, and just so you guys can see what I'm actually doing, that's all. Let's connect this guy here. And I still haven't done GSX yet either. So that's on the cards. Oops, wrong way. That way. That way. I'm just going to push back and then I'll start the engines because I'm so rusty. I can't believe I've been flying this Phoenix for so much, waiting for the 737s to come out, and then I haven't flown it in like 2 months. And I'm so rusty. It's insane. It is insane. That's cool. 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 Alrighty. Let's go down here and let's go to start and engine number 2. Cobra Kai Master never dies. Well, thank you very much for the sub.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features.
We're flying down to Heathrow.
Thank you.
Is where we're flying to.
Board our Airbus A3. Attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. On this aircraft, the cabin crew are now.
Our engine number 2's coming up, or number 1. I do like this Lufthansa livery though. Pretty cool. It's the old Hamburg livery. Showcasing the city in the back there. Have you been to fly to the Philippines? Not in the real... Actually, I've been to the Philippines in the real world, but not in the sim lately. I do have some scenery for the Philippines, though. Absolutely, we do. Alrighty. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? APU bleed can go off. APU power can go off. Taxi lights can go on. I don't really need the dome lights, do we? Let's switch this up a little bit here. That's good. That's good. That's good. Flaps is going to be 1 down and 1, and then flaps. I'm not going to be a flaps down. Oh, down 3. Hang on. I'm so rusty at this thing.
Regarding in-flight.
Cool. All right, let's talk to ground again. Frankfurt ground. This is Lufthansa 7766. We are ready to taxi to runway 25 Charlie. 7766. All right, we're going to get this chrono running because that's our taxi one.
DHL 7766, runway 25 center, taxi via November 7, November 4, Lima 3.
Taxi to runway 25 Charlie, taxi via November 7 to November 4, then to Lima, and then to Lima 3, Lufthansa 7766. All right, so if I want to cheat a little bit, I could look at actually my charts, or I could actually go and look at the live map here, and it will actually let me know where I need to taxi, which is super easy. So we're just going to follow this guy here. Make sure those packages get to the next airport safely. No, Pringles, not the rooster. All right, man. Clear to the lefts, clear to the rights. Did you have to announce yourself as being here with the rooster? What's going on, Pringles? Hope you're doing well. G'day, g'day, g'day. Oh, hello. What's going on, legend? Welcome to the stream. Just remember to our subscribers over on Twitch or members over on YouTube about our current giveaway. Go and check the details out there. Oh, here we go. Everybody's getting their hit at the moment. All getting your hits. I remember before I did that GPU upgrade, how sluggish the Phoenix is. Because in my opinion, the PMDG 737 is more performance optimized than what the Phoenix is. But I believe when Phoenix does the next update, they'll optimize it even more than what it currently is now. But I remember how sloppy it used to be and how stuttering it used to be. So, but I'm finding that the sim with the settings it likes to use, and when I'm streaming everything up, uses about 16 gigs worth of memory. So no wonder on the old GPU it used to struggle when it was trying to grab 12. So you never win anything. Well, you never know. Hey, Simbit Welder, what's going on? Happy New Year to you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. G'day, 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 g'day. Hope you have a very successful year this year, sir. We've had a lot of our friends flying Pilot's Life 2 over the Christmas break, hitting some milestones. Astrid, just checking to see if everything's okay back there, as we haven't heard a taxi announcement. Oh shit, I've gone the wrong way.
Everything is fine back here, Captain House. We're ready for the taxi announcement.
I've got the map in front of me, and I was meant to go back that way. I had one job. One job. Looks like we're doing a U-turn up here. Congratulations on the 5090. Yeah, it was a little present to myself for doing 10 years of YouTube, which we hit on New Year's Eve. So I've just got to pay for it now. But yeah, it's so far editing videos and doing some stuff. It's been a godsend so far. So yeah, very, very, very lucky. You should ask for progressive taxi on SayIntentions to draw the arrows on the ground. I can do that, Kerbal, but I like to keep it as real as possible. So normally with this map, I would have it on a second screen just to keep my eye on it. But I'm just showing the people that don't have SayIntentions just some of the features of what it can do, because normally I would just be doing a radio call and people can't see. So I'm just showing it here, that's all. All right, so I'm going to make a left-hand turn here and do a UE. And just pray that ground doesn't want to talk to me, asking me what am I actually doing. But yeah, you can turn the progressive taxi on and ask for it to be turned on, or you can ask for a follow me car, all that sort of stuff. But we're just going to taxi down here and it'll actually join on to where we need to go. There's Kanga going up there. Oh, do you know what? I actually not set for... I've got my traffic offline. Why am I offline for? That's odd. Sorry. It was because I've been playing around with different settings and stuff, because I've been doing some video stuff. So that's the reason why. So it's going to pop up in here. It will put a little green tick in there. So I basically wasn't actually showing if anybody's been doing radio calls in the vicinity.
Mike Alpha, Frankfurt ground, taxi to gate 5174 via Mike 17, Mike 28, hold short of runway 7 center, then Lima 16, Lima November 14 November. Good day.
So that was someone else talking to ATC, or ATC talking back to someone else, but we couldn't hear it before because I actually didn't have Skynet turned on, which Skynet's their term for people being online. It's like a VATSIM server for SayIntentions, which is pretty cool. So. But now we've got the little tick on because I've been doing some stuff with the traffic injection, and I tell you what, I don't really do traffic injection because when I do SayIntentions, I like to do the online stuff to fly with friends. We've got a Cessna flying out of there in SayIntentions because it's not model matching properly there, which is a bit weird. But I will say this though, the traffic injection, even for GA and stuff like that, it's really blown me away how good it is. It's absolutely insane. Skynet took over the world. It did. Can you see other aircraft or not? Yeah, absolutely we can. Yep. So this guy over here. So this guy here is on SayIntentions here. The reason why I know he's on SayIntentions is because this gentleman here is on multiplayer because I can see his name. With SayIntentions, they don't have a name chart on there. So that's actually someone sitting and they're going to go out of Frankfurt. So I can actually see that person there as well. So, or I can actually switch it off and just have SayIntentions putting traffic in, but that's someone there getting ready to go flying. So the ones with the name tags are Microsoft Flight Simulator name tags. So I run them both. But yeah, you can see other planes and model matches and all sorts of cool stuff. So now we need to put tower in a second when we get up here, which is going to be 118.78. But because I've got the setting turned on where it should put in my next frequency, so I don't have to worry about it, it's probably got it in here. No, it doesn't yet. It might switch it over as we get close, but if not, I'll just put it in myself. What's it actually got in there? It's got 1248. Anything here? 1248? No. Well, that one failed that time. How do you actually get other aircraft to look realistic, like with liveries and stuff? You need to get some model matching software to be able to do that. So you've got like Just Flight's FS Traffic. People use that for model matching. You've got FSLTL, which is another one. There's a bunch of different ones in there. Those sorts of things, Mr. IVF, I would just Google on YouTube or YouTube or search on YouTube, and all that stuff will be available. One thing is with the Flight Sim Content Creator Society or community, they've just made tons of videos of stuff like that. So how often do you encounter some trolls on VATSIM? I haven't used VATSIM much in the last couple of months since I've been using SayIntentions. Even though SayIntentions will work with VATSIM and it will hand you over when a VATSIM controller becomes available. But Yeah, you generally don't really get too many trolls, I would imagine, but you do get people. What's the best way to say? You do get people jumping on VATSIM and wanting to learn how to do it, and in my opinion, they probably, without actually doing it at a learning time slot, which they're sort of rare sort of things, it's a very higher learning curve to be able to learn on VATSIM. Is my fan ever loud? For the 5090, not really. The 5090s, it basically runs at low 50s. Mid high 50s to low 60s in temperature for flight sim. Like it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, so we got Delta Tango, Lobster's up there, Kanga's up there, Steve Rings, Greg's on there. Someone that was saying tensions there before that just took off there. I don't know who that is there. I could jump on the map and find out if we wanted to have a look. We could look at the... actually, that live map's only going to show me, but we could find out who that was. But I'm going to put this away so you guys don't see it anymore, and it's not in your face there. But I just wanted to show you why we're changing all the different frequencies. I'll leave it in the background. Just watch your pins don't exceed the wattage of the 5090. Some games scream at Microsoft Flight Simulator is okay though. Yeah. Everything curbed I'm using is all...
Contact tower on 136.5, choose.
I wonder if it actually put that in there. 136? What did he say? Let me have a look. Hang on. He said, yeah, contact tower. So towers, it's actually 1365, and it actually put it in there for me. So even though SayIntentions is saying 118, they've actually called it 1635. So interesting. Over to a tower on 136.5 7766. So it did actually end up putting it in there for me. So nice and handy. Yeah, all the cabling and stuff for the PCUs all provided by the manufacturer and stuff. So I should be right on that format. And I have the GPU right there at me to have a look to see if anything's going astray. So I have sort of been monitoring it to see how it's performing, but it seems to be okay. So because Acer laptops, oh yeah, I imagine a laptop would be, but I'm using a PC. So alrighty, so auto brake needs to be set to max. Spoilers need to be armed. I think this guy's going over to there from memory. That's good. Let's do the config, and that's all done. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Let's just whack this on to that for now. Some streamers were attacked by trolls, make much better... Yeah, I'm probably not a big enough streamer to be worrying about... Well, we've been hit by many... I actually should say we've been hit by many trolls, but they don't last long. But a lot of the trolls have been from the Microsoft Flight Simulator multiplayer. So I just banned them. But yeah, not as many as what it used to be. But yeah, we used to get tons of it when the sim first came out. Especially in 2020, it was really bad. Alright, is this a holding point here, or do we go to the next one? We're going to the next one. Hey, Heckler. Yeah, I've got too many trollers in my chat. All of you guys. What's going on, Heckler? Hope you're doing well. Johnny Shu, you need to be on the West USA server. What is... See what I mean? Bloody trolls. Where the bloody hell am I? Oh shit. See what happens when you're not following the friggin' map? Oh man. See, I'm too busy looking at the chat and I didn't have the map and I've made a friggin' left turn again. We're meant to be going over here. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I'm just going to be taxiing around the whole place. So bad. So bad. I can't believe I've taxied to the wrong place twice and I've got maps available for me to tell me exactly where I need to go. That is so bad. Even for my standards. Being distracted and distracted by the trolls. That is so bad. How much do you charge for a tour? Not too much, apparently. The tour is pretty average, Beto, so we don't charge too much. Holy cow! I just minimized it for a second because what I normally do is I actually listen to find out what the how I normally taxi is. I actually listen to what it is and then follow the signs. But I didn't even look at it. I just read it out tonight, so that's my bad. I like it that you set your goals so high. Thanks, Willie. Yeah. You got to start little goals, achieve that one, then step it up. You know, you just got to have the step goals in there. There's no point saying I'm going to lose 50 kilos in a month because it's never going to happen. You should say I'm going to lose 2 kilos in the next, 2 weeks or something. That's how you should do it. All right, so we're just going to backtrack up here a little bit. Nothing to see. Little goals, Willie, little goals. But everybody that was here, they're all taken off now. I'm the only one here by myself because I'm just crap. Anyways. Just me and my lonesome just taxiing around in the middle of nowhere. In this big airport. Mind you, though, actually... Was it Frankfurt I've been out of? I think I've been out of Frankfurt here in real life, actually. I think I've actually done this flight in real life. Taxi simulator? I know. It's dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shane ASS. We'll get off the ground sometime in 2027. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. It's like, when is the plane releasing? Soon. When is Oz Flight Simmer taking off? Soon. Alright, what have we got? 2.5. Is this Charlie? Or is this 2.5? Yeah, this is Charlie. Because it's got the big C there. Okay, cool. Holding short at Lima 3. Okay. Frankfurt Tower. This is Lufthansa 7766. We're holding a short at Lima 34 at runway 25 Charlie 7766. My cruise is in 6 weeks. Can you take off before then? Yeah, I should be able to. I think I can handle that one, Beto.
DHL 7766 Frankfurt Tower Gude. Runway 25C, winds 210 at 17, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25 Charlie. Good morning, 7766. All right, strobes are on to, that's on, which we turned this guy on before. We should be good to go. All right, let's figure out how we can actually get this thing flying, hopefully. Sounds coming up. You should invest in revisit some of your 25 streams for stuffs and moments. It just takes so long to actually go through the stuff, that's all. Still got 7 minutes to departure, yeah, because I inflated the departure time in SimBrief to make sure I had plenty of time for Ozflight some stuff up. And we did one. Oh, geez, what a crap lineup, too. All right, we ready to go? What's going on, Alan? Hope you're doing well. There we go. Oh, I keep throwing it out of D10. There we go. Look how smooth it is now. So smooth. Gear going up. Holy cow. That just blows my mind. Flaps going up. Already whacked on the autopilot. Living the dream. We're going to go over to departure in a minute, which is going to be... what's the departure frequency going to be? 118,505.
DHL
they already put it in there for me.
Contact departure on 118.505.
Over to a departure on 118.505, Lufthansa 7766. Really? There we go. Can't get good help these days, can you? I'm a bad pilot and a bad co-pilot. And better put it in climb D10. Holy cow. There we go. Lufthansa 7766 departures. We are passing through 6,300 on our way to 7,000.
In just a few moments, we will commence our
DHL 7766 Frankfurt approach identified. Climb flight level 080.
Climb flight level 080, 7766. Oh man, this bloody 5090 is just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. It just blows my mind. Climb and maintain flight level 250, Lufthansa 7766. All right, up to 25. There we go. I'm getting my my Airbus muscle memory back a little bit now. There we go. Holy cow, that is absolutely insane.
DHL 7766, contact Langen Radar on 119.03.
Over to Langham radar on 119.03, Lufthansa 7766. It's meant to do that before that can go down. Pop that in there. Langham radar, this is Lufthansa 7766. We're currently passing 10,000 on our way to flight level 250, 7766. All right, that's going off, that's going off. I don't know which is going on with my cabin crew.
7766, Langen Radar, identified. Guten Nachmittag.
I think I've got that switched off for some reason. Intercom. I need to go and play around with the cabin crew settings because it's a bit different with this update. So we probably won't have a cabin crew running on tonight's stream because I need to have a look at it. They've done things differently on it, and I don't think I've got it set up correctly. You paid for that mine blow, soak it in.
7766, Langen Radar, climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 330, 7766. Yeah, and I did it the more expensive way. I got a 5070 Ti as the what do you say we're going up to? As because I was going to originally get the 4080 Supers, 30,000, and then they didn't look like they were ever going to happen. Late 2026, now talking about early 2027, and then PC prices are going up. So then I went and got a AMD 9700 XTX, and I couldn't get that to work with my PC the way that my PC's set up after I build this PC build. And then I said, bugger it, I'll sell both of those GPUs and just get a 5090 because I'm pretty much already there once I sell them, and that's what I end up doing. I've still got to sell the 5070 Ti, but yeah. Zach, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm just waiting for Microsoft to download on my PC. I used to play it on Xbox until yesterday. I got myself SayIntentions. Zach, congratulations, my friend. A nice one. Well, hopefully we will have you flying with us as well on the old SayIntentions. Are you on Ultra settings on 4K TTA? No. Nah. Still not on Ultra. The 5090, in my honest opinion, still can't do the frame rate that I want to do it at on 4K. So my screen has 120 refresh on it, so I want my frames to be minimum of 120, and you really can't whack everything up. And I'm running like a good, I think the second best AMD CPU and stuff that you can get at the moment. It can't run 4K ultra everything properly and get nice consistent frames.
7766 ist im Salzsitze Stadtpark-TTC, Kleinfahrendes und so. Flight level is Salzstyle 3440.
What did he say? I didn't even understand any of that. I did not understand any of that, but it's told me we're climbing to flight level 340, so we'll just say climb to flight level 340, Lufthansa 7766. I did not get that, was just mumbling. Hey Hayden, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hey Angel, hope you're doing well. G'day. Or is it Angel? or Ange. Hey, Ange, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I could not understand it. He could have been doing Ken Lee. I'll give it 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There we go. I could have put money on it. Yeah, it's because you're running 60 hertz. So my refresh is 120, and I'm getting it to do just under 120 before I use frame gen. And it's just super smooth. See, I'd rather have a little bit of performance. But each to their own. Like, people set up the way that they want to do it. I'm still tweaking. I'm still going to tweak and up a few things a little bit. Like, I've only had it for a week, so I'm still going to mess around with it. But yeah, it's definitely early days. So, but very, very happy where everything is at the moment. It's nice and day compared to what it was before. Even with this new PC build, I was personally thinking, is that it? And then Microsoft just uses so much GPU power. So you heard mumbling also? Yeah, I had no idea what he said at all. Nothing. Got nada. Not a thing. So SayIntentions released a new thing this week, right? Called, if anybody watched their, so when's the first tracking sim stream? I missed Symphony's ATS stream. Brett, I said it was going to be this week, but I'm just going to get a couple of videos out that I've been working on. So I'm going to make it maybe next week. But yeah, definitely super soon now. The AI servers are overloaded. No. But yeah, SayIntentions put a new thing out called Groupie. It sounds like you got to drop your keys in the bowl when you walk in the door. But anyways, it's Groupie. I haven't checked it out too much, but apparently, are you using the premium version of SayIntentions? Yeah, I am. Yeah. So I'm using the premium version, and then I paid extra to do the partner program. So the partner program, you pay a once-off $50 USD. They send you a nice goodie pack too with it, which is super cool. But then you get access to all the beta stuff. So like Groupies just come out, I can access that straight away and stuff like that. So if you are invested in SayIntentions, I would highly recommend going and paying the extra once off, so you get all the beta stuff and you get all the beta support, because their stuff's pretty good when you get access to it anyway, but then you get the stuff way before it gets put into the actual, the rest of the group. So but yeah, I use the premium so I can get all the nice voices and stuff like that, and then they're going to move over to AI Gen 3 for their voices, which I've been messing around a bit with a bit of AI video stuff, and the Gen 3 voices sound phenomenal on video stuff. So in SayIntentions, it will be awesome. So, but yeah, James, I use the premium. But if you want to go and check out the free trial, this link here is the free trial link, but also it helps out the channel too. It's an affiliate link, so which I think you guys probably would have picked that up. It's an affiliate link, so it helps us out here on the channel, and we can put it all back in. So yeah, I'd like to join if you're doing combo, and I'm sure they would be others too. Yeah, absolutely. I think so, Brett. It's just, Brett, I will send you a photo, but you can't send it to anybody else, and you'll see my dilemma. give a look later in the week. Yeah, James. So check that link. Just click that link there, and then you can check it out in a week's time. But you can sign up for 24 hours and have a go at it. But what I would say is, if you're going to do it, just do it to make sure when you've got a day off or something like that, so you can really sink your teeth into it. But I would say this to anybody with getting Say Intentions is, it's a subscription-based service. You can turn it on, turn it off, but I would get it for a month. And I can guarantee once you've had it for a month, you probably won't want to get rid of it. That's basically what I did, and it's been phenomenal ever since. I can't say anything bad about it. I think it's great. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking too much about it and annoying you guys with it, but, you know, I've used a lot of apps around in Flight Sim for many, many years, and this is the one that's really sort of captured me a lot lately, so... Inspector says, I tend to get it. I've cancelled my ChatGPT account to make way financially. Yeah. See, it costs, they just dropped the price down. It's $29.95 a month. And yeah, I just use it all the time. I'm currently looking at my wife, who I'm happy to say has accepted my Christmas flu as a gift. She's not in a good way. Yeah. Well, James, what part of the world that you are from? I hear that the flu's been hit really, really bad in the UK and America. And it's the flu that we had at the end of our flu season, actually. Yeah, good pricing. Just remember to use the link, Inspector. But yeah, I would love to have you come fly with us. So I'm gonna use the groupie thing, but the groupie thing, I don't know. I haven't looked at too much about it, but I don't know. Maybe I need to look at it before I explain it. But some of the things they talked about on their live stream the other day with the groupie thing is that you can see everybody's landing rates and other information about people on the flight and stuff like that. So I think it will be fun. I'm not sure you're groupie, though. Aren't we all everybody's groupies? What's going on here? What? Oh, did I click the gear button? That's weird. How did that happen? It was saying it was gravity fed down. That's super weird. Super weird. Dubai, Scotland. We are both 16, although we both have the flu vaccine. The variants have changed slightly. Yeah. So that's what happened, James. That's what happened in Australia towards the end of, or people were getting like an early summer flu. I actually had it myself. I actually got the flu twice. Normally I get the vaccine each year. This year I didn't. And I got the flu one, and then I got the flu twice this year. And the second one knocked me for 6. It was insane. Stuffed moment number 15 today, Mazda. There's heaps of them. Especially when I'm flying a plane that I haven't flown for a little bit. I get a bit, a bit silly on the flight. All right, can we see everybody where they are? I'm a bit behind everybody because I did the tour for you guys around Frankfurt. But I'm interested to see how this is going to perform in landing in Heathrow in the Phoenix, because I haven't done it before to test out, the strength of this new setup. That being said, I'm not running the INI builds Heathrow because I only purchased it on the 2020 version, and I didn't want to pay the premium again for Heathrow. So but we've got Steve Rings, Greg, I got someone up the top there. Delta Tango, I can just read, and Century Cap as well. I got the Wing Wing Ethos combo and the MCD for Christmas all set up, and it works good now. I got the Wing Wing Ethos combo and the MCD for Christmas. Oh, nice, avionics. So you mean you've got the FCU? Are you talking about the FCU? The FCU and the Ethos panels, the left and the right, and then you got the McDo. What's the new setup referring to? Oh, just with the new GPU inspector. So since I we did this PC build, I haven't installed everything into Flight Sim. So yeah, so I still haven't installed a bunch of my different airports and stuff. I'm only installing them as I fly there, and I go, oh, do I geez, I need perfect timing, Evil. I need you to have you on a commission base. I need to have Evil. Hey, Avionics, make sure you go and click that link and go and check out the EVIS, the FCU and EVIS desk stand, because I can't speak. Evil needs to be on a commission structure for Flight Sim mods. The timing couldn't have been any better. But yeah, I still haven't installed a bunch of stuff. Oh, there we had some stutters then. And I've decided, people are asking, you should get Chase Plane. You should get Chase Plane. I am going to get it. I'm just going to wait for Chase Plane to do an update, because a lot of people have been having some issues with it. So I don't want to have any issues with it. I'm just going to wait until they do a service pack update, and then I'll get it after that. Has Wing Wing changed their name? They changed their name to Wing Control. I take PayPal, cash, or bank transfer. I know you do. No need to click that again. I definitely, I know which way you like your payments, Evil. Yeah, Wing Control. So I talked about it on the news video update, but from my research, basically what happened is there's another company in the US called Wing Wing. So Wing Wing have had their US-based website store. They were calling it Wing Wing with two W's, is basically. So WWIN and then Wing. But then because Wing Wing was trademarked and that was too close to it, their US website was closed down, I believe. So therefore, you know, the American economy when it comes to flight simulation is quite large, so I think they just did the name change for that, is what I've been able to be worked out. If you go and ask Wing Wing themselves, I believe they're just saying they just wanted to upgrade the name change to more suit what they're going for in the future and their current product lineup and what they're wanting to achieve, which is well being said. But if you sort of put two and together, that's probably the reason why they actually did it. So, but other than a name change, you know, it's not affecting anything. So that's fair. So much to do, so little time. I've been doing odd jobs about the place I finally use my drill that I own for years. There we go. Nice one, Mr. Inspector. Nice one. Have you put any holes in the walls yet? Put some pictures up yet? We still don't. Our house is now, we built this house 10 years ago. We still have hardly any holes in the walls to put pictures up. Loving the Wing Wing kit. I only have the mag throttle and would stay. The mag throttle would stay connected. Wing Wing have no idea why it keeps disconnecting. Really, that's interesting, James. I don't have that issue with the auto throttle on the PAP 3 with the mag switch. Mine works no problem. It needs to sit around the stand of my curve monitor. It's a conflict with another Chinese company. Oh, yeah, it's another Chinese company. What, in the US? So is the trademark clash in the US? As far as I understood in the research I did, that being said, I'm not 100%. Inspector has always been a stud finder. Yeah, I love the wing/wing control. Yeah. I don't know. It's going to take me... It took me a while to get wing, right? It's going to take me a while to get wing control, but they're the same mob, so... Yep, the Chinese company holds the US trademark. Ah, okay. So that's where I got confused because of the US trademark. Okay, interesting. Interesting, yeah. So, reason for the name change. I got the Airbus MCU and the... I think a lot of people have still got a lot of wing stuff on back order still. Found a bug in the eCam and they fixed it within 24 hours. I've got the eCam here, Bubba, because the reason why I've got the eCam here is because maybe there's a company that makes great mounts and stuff is actually prototyping as we speak. So that's why mine's here. So, but it's interesting because the eCam, hang on, let me see if I can see on the screen here. The eCam's got all these things on the back of it for their mounts. Which is like these things here, which is a bit of a pain in the backside to sort of model around it, but we will. For beta testing. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Yeah. The only thing I'm not a big fan of the eCam is this. The buttons shaking, and the little I swear I'm going to break that. I'm going to break that. That needs to be a little bit beefier. Like plastic Tic Tacs, that's what it sounds like. They just rattle. But anyways, I'll put that on the prototype stand. That but yeah, if you guys new here to the stream, I actually make attachments and stuff for all different types of controls for a flight sim mod store. Contact Amsterdam radar on 134.375, Lufthansa 7766, and it's there. Amsterdam radar Lufthansa 7766 currently at flight level 3340 7766. Oh, I totally stuffed that flight bloody altitude up.
DHL 7766 Amsterdam radar identified. Good afternoon.
I can't wait to fill out the next sim brief form to get rid of that DHL. But yeah, the eCam needs to have a back to work on call tomorrow. Back to work and on call tomorrow. That sucks. The eCam feels a little bit light. I would like them. They need to put like some counterweight in there, so it feels a bit light compared to like their other stuff. Like the plastic feels like a different type of plastic than what say the MCDU is. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's just the feeling I get. So that's one thing I've noticed. Look how it says wing sim on the back. I wonder how they're going with the name change for that.
On 125.0.
That dude sounds cool. So he was talking to someone else. Got the Airbus EFIS and the FCU with the McDo and equivalent for the Boeing 737. The kit is complete a bargain for the price. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Yep, you got the kit. Yeah, so I've got the, because I was going to switch over to the 737 to do the flight back to Germany, but I might stay in the Airbus. Just because I haven't flown the Airbus much lately. But because you sort of swap around, James, because you sort of swap around your MCDU and your FMS, that's why we made different mounts, so they can just be swapped out within seconds on your desk. So Kanga says runway 27 ILS at 2000. Oh, there we go. So who's on SayIntentions in front of us? But runway 27 right, ILS, to grab the ILS is 2,500, density altitude 278. Or is Mazda giving out details through the charts there by the looks of it? Nah, you need to bolt it to something. Well, you know. Don't know. Even if you bolt it to the mount, I reckon you'd still feel with the plastic. I'm hoping the radio panel has a different feeling to it. No. I do my changes at a cable level and put short cables on at the units themselves. Ah. So you're not using the cables that come with the actual wing stuff? Are you modding your own cables? I suppose it's only USB-C, but... Nope. Okay, I read that wrong then. It's not the first time I have read something wrong. With powered hubs, yeah. So is mine. Best way to do it. So I've got some power hubs which are actually stuck to the bottom of my desk, and then I route everything underneath. Nice. The only problem I have is because I use a lot of different hardware devices. I think your setup's predominantly Airbus, but because I'm switching between yokes and stuff like that, it's probably not like as tight as your cable management would be, because I've got to pull things out and stuff like that. But yeah, yes, Airbus number one. Haven't heard that for a while since we've been flying all the Boeing stuff. Config it works for USB ABC. The config will work for a USB A, B, and C. Gotcha. So you got all your geez, you'd have to have some old hardware though for USB A though. I'm trying to think what would run on it now. Is there anything I got? A lot of my stuff that I had with USB A, I sold a lot of that stuff, so I actually don't have it anymore. Mainstream stuff USB A. USB is rare. What's the USB with the blue? So the standard USB. Hang on. Have I got anything here? I just pick up a random cable. That's not connected to anything, or is it? Oh, it's USB 3. All right, so skill me for a little bit, guys. Oh, hang on, that's a USB-C with an adapter. So that's USB what? Hang on, I don't think you guys have got the great eyesight. So that's a normal USB what? That's the traditional USB. So what's that called? That's USB what? That's USB-A, okay. So what's USB-B? Is USB-B... this guy here. Oh, I don't think I can show you guys. It's the more square looking one, yeah? So USB is the more square looking one with the corners at the top. Yeah? Is that USB-B? Because Moser uses a bunch of those. Because Moser uses all that stuff there. I don't have a spare one that's not plugged in that I can pull to show you guys. USB-C is blue. Hang on. I'm just going to Google a picture so then I know what I'm talking about. USB-B. Oh, the old micro one. Okay, that's what you got. Oh no, but then it's USB type A to B cable. Roger. And then you got USB type 2. Okay, so USB type 2's a bunch of stuff that Moser uses. Yeah, Moser uses a dollar. Yeah, we'll post images support to help the folks. Thanks. Yeah. Pull your cables out and show you guys. No. Yeah, so the cameras take the minis and the micros. So I've got minis and micros with cameras and stuff. Oh my god, there's so many different versions. Type B's are the bonkers ones. Yeah, I just saw pictures. There's all freaking funny types and shit of them. Yeah. I can't remember if I've had anything with USB-B. Maybe like a TV or something weird like that. But yeah. Did I see someone? Alright, I might just quickly VB. Yeah. That'd be nice. DM you a USB picture of them all. There we go. An American-made VB USB. All right, guys, I'm going to be back in a little bit. I'm just going to go and make a quick cup of coffee while we're at top of D. I've got no crew to play around with you guys because this new version of SayIntentions, I need to set up the comm link for it. And we do have... so I'll just quickly show you this. So it's showing that top of D is going to be around about 11 minutes. If I go and have a look at my flight plan in the actual cockpit, it would be very, very similar. And they're also giving us an arrival gate. So when it's in grey, that means we haven't achieved that yet. And once we hit top of D, it will actually pop up in grey what is the... It will give you the potentially expected... star and approach as well. So, but we don't have that information just yet. I will take over entertainment in your stead. Huh? I am off like a Fruit Loop, Shane. Hey, Beto, have an awesome first day back at work tomorrow. Don't worry, you don't have very long to go and you'll be cruising again. So, good night, Beto. Take care, my friend. And hope your dad feels a bit better soon, hey? All right, guys, I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to go and make a cup of coffee. And then by that time, we should be ready for a descent. 53 days and he's back on cruising. The dude's been cruising for like 3 months around the world. Images on the main Discord, main ones. All right, I'll have a quick look at those while I'm out as well. So, all right, be back soon, everybody.
start a tear, but we can still be strong. So wipe out all your tears. When words die, when we're falling apart, hold your hand when my heart is. Get me high. When we fight all the time, just show me we're homing. When words die, when we're falling apart, hold your hand when my heart is. Get me high. When we fight all the time, just show me we're homing. Show me we're homing. Feel alone by yourself, about to give up, but I won't. When the world falls away and you feel caught, I'll be there. When nothing really seems to move us forward, hold on. You feel alone by yourself, about to give up, but I won't. We keep falling down until we start a tear, but we can still be strong. So wipe out all your tears. When words die, when we're falling apart, hold your hand when my heart is. Get me high. When we fight all the time, just show me we're homing. When words die, when we're falling apart, hold your hand when my heart is. Get me high. When we fight all the time, just show me we're homing. Show me we're homing. When words die, get me high. When we fight all the time, just show me we're homies. Your shadow stretching on the floor while the sun gets low. I got a feeling that the glow deep inside my core needs to breathe to flow. We push it right on through. I know you need it too, because we have been working hard right from the very start. Who knew we get this far? But now it's time for us to stay out until it's late. We've come a long, long way, so we deserve it, mate. Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day. Let's celebrate. Call it a day and celebrate. Let's celebrate. Call it a day.
All right. Did I miss any calls? Did we get a top of descent call in? We must have. We must have. No calls? Okay. Oh, it's top of descent 3 minutes, according to this. We'll wait for ATC to do what it wants to do. But Johnny DH, he says, hey mate, have not seen you for a year. Where have you been, Johnny? We've been here. We have been here. Hope you're doing well. It's quite interesting. Some people we only see over the Christmas holidays, and then we won't see them again. Tony goes to work to escape cruises. Absolutely he does. He does. Is the cruise king of the City of Lights, is Mr. Tony Beto. I tell you what though, the friggin' 5090 does heat the room up. Even though it's only running at like 58 to 62, the friggin' room gets warm. A lot of cold air's going in and a lot of friggin' hot air's coming out. That was lame. It was just a New Year's joke. The joke was so lame I missed the punchline. But I missed the punchline on most jokes, so. You watch frequently? Thank you, my friend. You save on gas in the winter, but you need more electricity for the aircon in the summer. Yeah. Well, we basically, Kelly here, we run the heater.
7766, Amsterdam radar. Cleared. Loge A2 Hotel into Heathrow. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend. Flight level 250.
That super weird voice. That's why when they put in the AI 3.0 voices in there, it's going to be so much better. Yeah. It's because it's using AI 2.0, which they're going to move away from that. Cleared to Heathrow by the Logo 2 Hotel arrival in. Will descend down to flight level 2507766. All right, so we're going to go down to 250 straight away. Like sometimes, every now and then, you'll get a dodgy voice like that. Most of the time, they sound pretty good. Hi, Shane. Good morning to you. Happy New Year for 2026. Hey, Darren, what's going on, legend? Welcome to the stream. G'day. Flight plan EGGL.
DHL 7766, descend flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160 7766. All right, so he's going to give us an arrival of Logo 2 Hotel. That's not what I want. I want the star, please. There we go, which is the Logo 2. So we're going to grab that and pump that in there. So that will give us at least more waypoints in here to start off with, to fly down on. And he wants us to go down to flight level 160. There we go. I hope you're doing well, Darren. Hopefully your New Year's... My New Year's... I don't know if I talked about this, because we've streamed since New Year's, haven't we? Well, we have. Have we already done a stream? We did a stream on... Hang on. No, we haven't.
DHL 7766, descend. Flight level 070.
So we streamed on New Year's Eve, but I haven't streamed since then. So this is the first one. Yeah, so... I thought I already told you guys what we got up to New Year's, but obviously I haven't. Descend down to flight level 070 7766. But it was raining on the Sunshine Coast for New Year's, so put a bit of dampened everybody's spirits. Shubum. So we just haven't seen me all year, I know. The lame New Year jokes keep rolling on, just the way that we like them, Bubba. But yeah, so what did we do? We just had we actually got Pizza Hut. We haven't had Pizza Hut for like friggin' 20 years. So we got Pizza Hut. Actually wasn't that bad considering it's plastic pizza. So we actually got Pizza Hut pizza. And we had that, and then there's a like a pub, a private pub that actually do their own fireworks, and it's called the Pelican Waters Tavern.
DHL 7766, contact London Control on 121.23.
And they do kiddie fireworks, so we jumped in the car, went and watched that for 5 minutes, and then come back home, and that was it. So pretty quiet New Year's, but we saw the fireworks. Over to London Control 121.237766. So we can see the UK in front of us there, and 121.23, so that's already in there. So we'll go over with that one there. So yeah, pretty yeah, it's just because it was raining, it wasn't that much fun. So we watched the fireworks in the rain, basically. London Control, this is Lufthansa 7766. We're currently at flight level 280 on our way down to 0707766. So yeah. So pretty average for weather-wise.
7766, London Control identified. Hi there.
And I think over on the Sunshine Coast, that was pretty much across the board. It was pretty low-key because of the weather. So it was traditional sort of hot days during the day, and then cold front come in. It's talking slow just for me. Yeah, it's a bit of a dodgy one. Bit of a dodgy voice. There's Mr. Idle Cutoff. I'm not sure what aircraft he is in. He's probably in some sort of jet by the looks of it. But he's showing up in a in an Airbus too, because the model matching for 2024 is pretty horrific. Oh, we left our seatbelt signs on, but hey, we don't have a hostess at the moment. So that's what's going to happen with that. You're in a Eurofighter? Yeah, see, I don't have the Eurofighter. Treat yourself to something nice. I will. Thank you very much. If anybody watched National Lampoon or National Lampoon's Christmas with the brother-in-law, he says, get you something real nice, Clark. Appreciate it. Darren, thank you so much for that. I will. I'll get myself a coffee with that one. So thank you so much. Let's drop one of these in. £5 from our friends over in the UK. Thank you so much. Classic movie. Yep. The shitter was full. Yeah, I love that. Yep. Yep. Well, actually, on Christmas night, they normally play on public TV, mainstream TV, free-to-air TV. They have National on one of the channels that have National Lampoon's Christmas, and then they had the one when they go to Wally's World. They're pretty much the same movie, just different circumstances. But I like the Wally World one. Is the Wally World the first one? The Vacation? Yeah. Yeah. National Lampoon's Vacation. Yeah. So the son learned how to become a man. And the sister found how to smoke grass. That's what they learnt from their cousins. It's so funny. I love the scene where he talks to his son on the hill after he crashed the car. And he tries to have a man-to-man talk with his son, and they've got one warm beer, and he takes a sip, gives it to the son, and the son just necks the whole beer down on him. It's so funny. Oh, the 80s was so good. The original and the European were great, but Vegas was a struggle. I don't think I've watched them all. I've only seen those two before. Oh, there's an... Yeah, easily amused. Yeah. What's the one where they stop at a place and then the hubcaps and the wheels get stolen? Is that Wally World 1 too? Can't remember. I tell you what though, I'm already, even though the season's only been finished for like 5 weeks, that was the original one, the vacation, yeah, I'm already getting cravings, might as well call it cravings, for Formula 1 already. I'm missing my Formula 1. Can't come soon enough, even though I think it's going to be a tragic year. It's not going to be as good as the year we just had. I was watching Two-Tone Murphy stream the other day. He was doing some Formula 1 action. That was a bit, that was a hoot to watch. The Wright McLaren one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There are fighting words, James. There are fighting words. The teacher's pet. Let's just say the teacher's pet. But do you know what, though? That could be Piastri's last chance ever to win a world championship, because the McLarens with the new, all the new changes next year could be crap. This is what happened when they changed it over to the hybrid era. The Mercedes come out straight away with their strong engine, and then everybody else was crap. Time out for that is politics. And I'm really hoping that apparently, what's his name? Mr. Red Bull's buying into, with a big consortium of backers, is buying Alpine, so that would be good to bring them out of the woods. I think he'd be able to do it again. And for Aussies out there, I think if you don't know, it was confirmed. Jack Doohan is now going to be the Haas simulation / reserve driver for 2026. So he did pick up a gig. He's probably getting paid 50 grand. I don't know what he's actually going to race, because normally when they do a reserve driver or something like that, they've got to be at every Grand Prix, and they usually race some other category in between, but that's what he's doing. So I'm surprised he actually picked that up. There's Mr. Striker. Textures are pretty lousy, but this is the first time I've actually flown in here with the new GPU, and I haven't pre-cached before, so... He's also competing in a Japanese league. Okay.
EGGL 7766, London Control, contact Heathrow, radar on 125.625.
That doesn't surprise me, Brett, considering that his dad is very popular in Japan and probably has a lot of contacts, being Mick Doohan and racing for Honda for all those years too. So over to Heathrow radar on 125.625 7766. Heathrow radar, this is Lufthansa 7766. We're currently descending through flight level 14.5 down to flight level 070. His dad's a legend over there. Yeah, so it sort of makes sense. They probably, as a family, spent a lot of time over there.
7766. Heathrow radar identified. Good afternoon. Expect the ILS runway 27 right approach into Heathrow.
Expect ILS runway 27 right approach into Heathrow, Lufthansa 7766. All right, so we're going to give us ILS 27 right. So we've already got the star in there, so we're going to grab the ILS and we're going to insert that into that. Do I need... Will this make me select the star again? No, because it's already selected there, which was the logo AH2. Okay, all right, so we'll pop that in there. It wants me to turn the track off for whatever reason. And then we'll put our destination data in a second. I don't know why I'm using the virtual when I've actually got this thing in front of me. Looks like we've got a few issues here. Should be coming back. We are back. We should be back. Had a full dropout. This is what happened last time. Just let me know when you can see us. Yeah, but this time, this happened once before and then I fully dropped out. So I don't know what the geo with that is there, but that's super weird. I'm not sure what it's doing there. All right, let me get some ILS details up here.
DHL 7766, turn right heading 285 vectors for the ILS runway 27 right approach.
All right, let me get... No, don't do that. I'll talk to him in 2 seconds because we're busy. All right, what's he ask us? Turn right heading 285 vectors to ILS 27 at right approach 7766. All right, so we're going left to 285. There we go. It all started with the DHL code. Yeah, I know. I need to friggin' fix that on the return flight. Hopefully we won't have any issues with the Discord. I mean, with the OBS.
DHL 7766, descend altitude 4,000 feet, turn left heading 230.
Turn left heading 230, descend down to 4,000, Lufthansa 7766. All right, we're going 230 on the left, and then we're going down to 4,000. I need to put some details in here. Let me grab some chart information here for a second. All right, so 268.
Proceed direct, Charlie Foxtrot 27 Romeo. Descend altitude 3100 feet until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 27 right approach.
Proceed directly to Charlie Foxtrot 27 Romeo, descend to 3,100, cleared for the ILS runway 27 right, Lufthansa 7766. All right, so now we're going down to flight level 31, and then we're going direct to Charlie Foxtrot, direct to 27 right, so we're going to go there. We're going to insert that in there, so we're going directly to that, and then oh, that's right, we're flying a friggin' Airbus, so all the ILS details are already put in, so I don't need to worry about that. But decision heights 278, 2,500. Cool, happy days. Thank you very much for the subscribe. That brings us to a total of needing... what do we need? Oh, we only need 36. 36 subscribers, and then we've hit 100,000 subscribers. And we can get a bit of silverware from YouTube, which would be nice. So if we look at SayIntentions again, it will actually show that that was our star. So that's now green, our runway, which is 27 at right. And then we've still got terminal 2B, 27 right, terminal 2B is where we're actually going in. So again, if you miss anything, you can go back and read it all as well. So maybe the end of 2026, maybe. Well, the thing is, I think between Brett, between the Australian social media ban that started on what, the 4th or 10th of December, whatever it was, and oh shit, how come we're not going down? Let's expedite that.